Hello, and thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel, Pickleball Pick-Apart. My name is Rory. In this video, I'm diving right into the truth. No sugarcoating, no soft landings. This match is packed with patterns, decisions, and habits that quietly anchor players at the 3.0 level. If that's you and you wonder why your game feels stuck, this video is going to hit home. In this video, I break down 15 reasons why these players are locked in at the 3.0 level. So if you see that your game is similar to what takes place in this game, watch and learn from real game examples so that you can unlock the chains that are preventing you from improving. A big thank you to the YouTube channel Pickleball Pop-Ups GTA for posting this video. Check out the channel and subscribe. Let's go.
Here's the first serve. Reason number one, a forehand backswing that is just way too long. I mean, look how long and loopy this backswing is. Now, half of a pickleball court is only 20 by 22, so that leaves very little room for error. With a long backswing like this, the ball either flies out of the court or the ball is hit directly to opponents who are at the non-volley zone just waiting for it for an easy putback. As you can see, his opponents are ready for this third shot drive. Got it? And the guy cannot hit the reset over the net. Sometimes at the 3.0 level, 90% of the game is all about power. There is no soft game. So let's see if that's the case in this game. Reason number two, returning a serve that is not deep enough or returning a serve with too much pace. What happens is it doesn't give the player who is returning the serve enough time to get established at the non-volley zone before the ball gets to them. Let's go watch again. Here's the serve. Here's the shallow return. He's still running. He is not set. He is not in a defensive position. He swings out at the ball, and it flies off the edge of his paddle. Reason number three, very little ability to reset the ball. Why? Simply because they don't practice it enough. Again, a lot of times at this level, it's all about power. And when they try a soft game, it just doesn't work. They cannot get the ball to bounce. Here we go again. Driving that third shot, trying to reset the fifth shot, but not able to do it. Let's watch both the third and the fifth shot. So what he does is he runs around his backhand to drive this forehand. I have no problem with that, but it's just not an effective third shot drive allowing him to move forward. They're both stuck at the back of the court. He tries to reset it, and it goes right into the net. Did you catch the reason that becomes mistake number four? If you didn't, here it is. Here comes the serve. I want you to watch what both the server and his partner do after the ball is served. They both creep into the court about 3 feet. When a ball is served, both the server and the partner should remain behind the service line. Why? Because this ball right here is hit pretty deep, and I want you to watch how far back the player who served it has to go to get this ball, resulting in having him have to hit the ball while falling back, which means he cannot get very much pace on it. Look at this. That's just popped straight up. Runs up to the net and hits it out of the court. Just remember, after you or your partner serves, do not creep into the court. Number 5, hitting balls that are going out of the court. I'm pretty sure that last ball was going to go out, and there's a good possibility the ball he hit before that was going out. Something to keep in mind is this: when you're playing against a player like this player who fires away, there's a good chance the majority of the balls he swings away at are going to fly out of the court. So if you let every ball go by that he swings hard at, if 30% of them fall in the court and you didn't swing at them, and the other 70% you didn't swing at flew out of the court, you're going to be a winner. So sometimes it's a good idea just to let them go. Again, there's a possibility that first ball could have landed in, but so what? If he hits the next three out of the court, you're way ahead. He hit another winner. That was a good shot right down the middle. There was a good possibility that ball might have flown out of the court. I think his opponents thought it was going out of the court, so they did not attempt to hit it. I probably would have let that ball go as well. For the second time this game, he has hit a winner on his third shot. That was heroic, and everybody wants to be a hero, so I'm pretty certain he's going to just continue to drive the ball again and again and again. Third shot here. Oh, he's going to try a third shot drop this time. And it goes into the net. Why did that happen? Because probably 90% of the time he hits a third shot drive. That's the shot he practices, and he probably very rarely practices third shot drops. But hey, at least he gave it a shot. Third shot drive. Power failed him again. Power failed him again. Drove that third shot right into his put-away zone. All right, let's see if he's going to try a third shot drop. Nope, just waiting for it. And that is out of the court. And there you go. Once again, the power fails one of the teams on the court. Let's see if he resorts to the drive once again. Of course he does, just waiting for it. Oh, that was a good get. All right, made the ball bounce, popped up and put away. That was actually a pretty chaotic point, but they did have a couple of good things that happened. Once again, he cheated into the court after the return of serve. Look where he is. If this is deep, he is going to have to move back to hit this ball and will probably be falling backwards. Yep. Nothing on it. Pop straight up. Oh, he got it. Goodbye. Oh, he rolls over on the court. Don't creep into the court after serving the ball. It's such an easy thing not to do, but 3.0 players do it time and time and time again. The team in the near court is out to a 4-1 lead. However, I think the two teams have very similar games. Oh, a dinking battle. All right, reason number 6. The players are not very good when they are at the kitchen dinking back and forth. I think that dinking battle lasted all of 2 dinks. Let's go back and take a look. That's 1 dink. That's 2 dinks. And the point is over. Why does that happen? Because they never practice it. Except when they're warming up before a game, and that begs the question, why do 3.0 players before a game starts spend about 50% of their time dinking if they are almost never going to dink once the game gets started? Can you please answer that for me? Reason number 7, players who make it more difficult on themselves by trying to put slice spin on the ball. At this level, they should just be concerned with getting the ball to fall inside the court. But sometimes they're so concerned about putting slice spin on the ball, they continue to make unforced error after unforced error. Reason number 8, swinging away in the transition zone with no topspin on the ball. As you'll see, he's definitely in the transition zone. He hits the ball very flat, and it goes out of the court. Reason number 9, incorrect paddle position when defending at the kitchen. And here's the thing. The player who was trying to defend that ball knew exactly what was coming because the player in black in the near court drives most of the time. He should have been set. He should have been in an athletic position. He was not, and his paddle was totally out of position. His paddle started at or below his knees, and he had to hit up on the ball. I'm really not sure what he was trying to do there, but the ball goes right into the bottom of the net. Slice spin that flies out of the court, another unforced error, because he's more concerned about putting slice spin on the ball than just hitting the ball in the court. Okay, there we go with reason number 10. Not knowing how to effectively go after a lob, and this can be very dangerous. What does he do wrong? First of all, this is a nice shot by the guy in the backwards hat. But look what this player does. He does not turn sideways and run after this ball. Instead, he just backpedals, and it's very, very dangerous to backpedal on a pickleball court. You could trip and fall, hit your head on the concrete, and get a concussion. Believe me, it happens. But that is exactly what this player does. And when he tries to attempt to hit it, it goes off the edge of his paddle. He should have let that ball go behind him. He should have let the ball bounce. Then he should have hit it. There's that slice spin again. Oh, that just barely goes out. Nice play by the player in black in the near court. He had like a backhand flick there. The score is now 8-1, and the players will switch sides. Reason number 11. Let's go back and take a look. This is what I call a bass-ackwards backhand. His paddle is inverted. That is not the correct way to hit a backhand. When I see a player do that, probably 90% of the time the ball goes into the net. The other thing that was done improperly is that the drive the player in the back court hit was probably going out of the court. And the player in the near court stuck his bass-ackwards backhand up and hit the ball into the net. I like that return. Oh, a dinking battle here. How long is this one going to last? Can it last at least one more dink? Right here? Nope. They just cannot sustain a dinking rally. I think there have been 2 dinking rallies this game so far. The first one lasted 2. I think that one lasted 4. Oh my gosh. There's the inability to hit an overhead. He hit his partner instead, I believe. Here we go again. Come on, guys. No. 3 dinks that time. If they would only practice their soft game, they'd be such better players. But again, power is sexy. Just like that power right there. That did not work. That was an excellent job by the player here. I mean, he knows exactly what's coming. He knows this player is just going to rear back and hit it as hard as he possibly can. He's ready for it in that athletic position, defends it. And another thing that happened here, and here is reason number 12. The player in the backcourt with the backwards cap moved forward blindly, not knowing if his partner's third shot drive was going to be effective in order to allow him to move forward. Watch what happens. Here it goes. He's already moving forward. He's already at the front of the court. He has no idea if this is going to be a ball that he should have moved up on. Obviously, he should not have. So, reason number 12 is do not move forward blindly without having the green light to do so. He probably was trying for a shake and bake, but it definitely did not work out. All right, that's reason number 13. It's kind of a repeat of things. I mean, He's 4 feet behind the service line. He just swings as hard as he can, and it almost hits the back wall. So he probably hit that shot right there about 52 or 53 feet. And sometimes that's what power gets you. Oh, what a shot. That is very impressive. He hit a backhand third shot down the middle of the court. Excellent shot. That might be the best shot of the game so far. Third shot. Oh, can he reset it? Can he reset it? He tried. Reset it. He tried again. Oh, my gosh. That was a good shot by the player in black in the backcourt by hitting it at his feet, as he was never quite able to make it all the way up to the kitchen line, got stuck in the transition zone. Now they're discussing something. I'm not exactly sure what. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, you saw exactly what happened. Power is sexy. Here comes the power. Here comes the power again. Popped up. And when he tries to soften the game and reset it, he just cannot do it. I think that is the very first missed return of serve in this game. So I'll give him a little slack on that. There's a power. Power again. Just not going to work. I think the guys in the near court have figured out exactly what's happened by now, but it's a little bit too late because they're behind by the score of 12-3. They know their opponents are going to drive that third shot, drive the fifth shot. They should just be at the non-volley zone, defending, softening things up, but they kind of have gotten into the power battle with the players in the backcourt, and the players in the backcourt are dominating. The power worked there. Third shot drive, fifth shot drive. They scored another point. 4-12 now. That was kind of like a drip. Can't get it back over the net. If you can't clearly see what's happening here, then you're not watching. 2 balls that were just popped up. No chance of hitting the court before their opponents could hit it. Okay, so the player on the left side of the court calls the ball out. The player returning it did not. He played it. So let's see if they're going to play this ball, or is it going to be ruled out? Oh, they're going to play it. Okay, there is reason number 14. Trying to attack a ball that is unattackable. That ball was just too low for him to try to speed up, and usually when that happens, it goes into the net or it goes out of the court. Let's go back and take a look and see where this ball is when he tries to attack it. Yep, look at that. Barely above his knee and right into the net. There is a missed return of serve for a free point. That is the first missed return serve of the game, and that is a missed serve. So I'm going to go ahead and call reason number 15, missing serves and missing return of serves. Which is worse? Think about it. What's worse is missing a return of serve because you give your opponents a free point. So just get your serves in. Just get your return of serves in. And there's another missed serve. So just what I mentioned earlier, that did not occur very often in this game. You have now seen 2 missed serves and 2 missed return of serves. Who are going to another dinking battle? Actually, that point was going along quite well until one player lost a little patience and hit a ball that was just not attackable. And there's another missed serve. Goodbye. Oh, and that landed inside the court. That's the third time he has hit a winner. So there's little chance moving forward this player is going to hit third shot drops. I thought that was out of the court. So what happened there? He hit a winner. Then he hit it out of the court by driving it. So now he's pretty much even. Tried to drop it into the kitchen. It goes into the net. There was some slice spin on that ball. Maybe it threw him off. Missed another one. I think the player on the left side is just a little discouraged. The score says 15-4. Obviously, that is not correct. This game is being played to 15. Good hands. Nice reset. Oh, he's in the kitchen. He tried as best as he could not to fall in the kitchen after the point was over, but he did. So the game is not over. I think the player in the near court thinks it's over. He did his best not to have his momentum carry him forward, but in the end, it did. Oh, can he get that? Nice effort to try to get that ball. Couldn't quite make it. Yeah, you can tell by the player that just missed that ball. He's ready to go home. His body language is just not good. His partner is trying to give him some encouragement, but look how his paddle is behind his back. And it's over. I'm not sure why the final score is 16-4. I don't think games are played to 16, but that's the game.
So there you have it. I hope you were able to take some things away from this game that will help improve your game. That's it from Pickleball Pick-Apart. I really do appreciate you watching this video, and I hope you learned something from it. If you did, I hope you take the time to like it, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. This is Rory saying, as always, thanks for watching, and see you on the court.